How's it going, guys? I've got this little mic this time. So we're gonna do a little bit of a different video today. This one's gonna be pretty casual, um, for two reasons. One, I am a very sleepy boy. I have it is currently 7:30 in the morning, and I got to work at 10, left work and came here. So, sleepy boy. Also, I'll go over it a little bit later, but I'm nursing an injury at the moment, which was a lot of fun. This is my first time throwing since I hurt myself pretty bad. Um, but we're gonna do a little casual on my phone walk and throw some frisbees, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about giveaway I want to do, and we're gonna talk about some tournaments, some wins, um, the ups and downs of my disc golf career so far. But it's going to be fun. We're going to play a little short, it's a 12-hole loop. This is my home course. Welcome. This is Hollidaysburg High School. I'm going to play the shorts because I don't want to hurt myself. But we're going to do a couple of ace runs on short holes. We're going to play all the short holes except for one because it's dumb from the short. But we're going to try and, throw some cool shots, try out some new frisbees. We got some cool new stuff. Well, here, I'll show you. First, not new to the bag, but new to you guys. Shout out to I Heart Disc Golf. He dyed some really cool customs. I got a P3X with a little Anakin and Vader on it. And also, he dyed a Skywalker 2 for me with Vader coming up off the table, Revenge of the Sith. I'm a pretty big Star Wars nerd, so yeah. But new to the bag, kinda. I've got the C-Line P2X. I think it's Color Glow. I also have put a new MD5 in the bag. It's the same one as before. It's just a better color. I've got the Solar Flare 2 to switch out for the FD3 slot. I like this disc, so I hope that, I like the look of it, so I hope that I end up liking it. I found this old Innova-made DDX. I'm a big Game of Thrones fan, and this was marketed on eBay as a DD3. It's a DDX, but I'm really excited about that. It feels fantastic in my hand, but cool little game of throws. That one was pretty cool. And then I've also got the new Nordic Phenom 4 Flippy DD3. Supposed to be. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we're gonna throw some frisbees. We're gonna have some fun, and we're gonna talk about some cool stuff. So stick around. All right, we got hole one here. I'm recording on my phone, so I don't have tell you any of the distances, and these are our T signs. So it's right down there. It's like 100 feet down the hill. Some of these fun ones that are like pretty aceable, I'm gonna throw my real shot first, and then after that, we are just gonna, maybe throw a couple, try and get an ace. I've never used this mic before. You guys know. So we're gonna learn as we go. I'm gonna stick it up there. I don't know if you guys can hear me. We're gonna hope. But real shot first, hole one. That was pretty bad. It felt bad. It was the right shape, at least. Oh, hey, I lied. There's another new disc in here. I took out my Razor Claw 3, and shout out to Gannon Burr, destroying the preserve. We put in, it's a tactic. It's P4. Same thing. But this one looks nicer. Got a cool bear on it. So I guess we'll start off with I hurt myself pretty good. I almost aced. Look at that. Look at us go. I was on vacation and I played junior hockey in Erie, Pennsylvania, a few hours away from me. That wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Um, but so I was playing hockey up there, and we went up to visit my best friend. But I went to go visit my best friend, and I was showing him the sport of disc golf, and I slipped and I fell on the 18th tee, and I fell into a guardrail and landed on my chest, and I took like a big old hunk out of my chest, which was not fun. I thought I was gonna need stitches, mess my tattoo all up. It was not a great time. So we're like 4 or 5 days out from that. I feel all right. I was told that I was allowed to throw now, so that's cool. But yeah, my arm hurts, like my chest. Um, but yeah, so that happened. That wasn't fun. Um, but good news, we've been winning tournaments. So if you didn't know, I played my very first sanctioned tournament 2 days before Christmas. So I am very new to disc golf, specifically tournament disc golf. Prior to that, I had only been playing, like I am just now at like 11 months. So like I said, very new. Oh, we're gonna do a little flip. But so I'm very new to disc golf, which is awesome. Well, that's rough. That one was even worse. Oh boy. Okay, so the putting's got to warm up. Those felt bad. But my very first tournament, I played in like -10 degree weather, and I shot terribly because I was so scared. I shot a 791 rated round, so that was my rating to start, which obviously is not very good. So I was playing MA4, and to start this year, I played 2 one-round tournaments in Lancaster, PA. Let's get my feet into it. Took 3rd and 2nd place. Shot pretty good. Got my rating up to about 817 rated, I believe it was, 818. And that's where I started my YouTube channel. Alrighty, we took a par on hole 1. We're here at hole 2, another par 3. It's over there. I'm over here. But I started my YouTube channel, MA4, technically a win because that first tournament had one person in MA4, which was me. So once a winner, always a winner. And I was not playing as well as I wanted to say the least. That wasn't great. But I was learning, and I felt good about my game. I was practicing a lot. But practicing a lot, and got to a point where it was time to play other tournaments. So that leads me into, you guys saw tournament prep going into my next tournament. 818 rated. And first tournament was the Search for Sasquatch, which was out by Pittsburgh, PA. And I went into that one pretty excited. 2-round tournament, pretty full MA4 group. I knew I'd have to shoot pretty good, but I felt good about it. And round one, I shot we started on hole 14. I believe I was 4 down going into like 10, hole 10. And I ended up shooting 1 down because I went 3 bogeys on the last 3 holes, which was pretty upsetting. But I was getting tired and I just didn't feel great. I forgot water like a genius. And yeah, so ended up shooting a 1 down, which I don't remember exactly what it was, but I'll put it on the screen at some point. It was about 890 rated. And it felt like it was pretty close to my true rating. Which was awesome. But going into round 2, I was in a 3-way tie for first place, and second place was not even close to us. It was like a 5-stroke difference, which obviously was reassuring because I let strokes slip away by the end of it. So I knew that if I got my shit together and I brought some water with me and I focused, I could play those last few holes better and I would have had a decent chance to win. So felt pretty good about it. And going into the second round, one of the guys that was tied with me just started shredding and it was stressing me out. I ended up being about 4 strokes back, I believe, with, as I throw you, 4 strokes back with like 6 to play, give or take, which not great, but I focused up and I ended up going on the final 3 holes that in round 1 I bogeyed out. I came into the final 3 holes down by 2 and I went birdie, birdie, birdie to win, which was sick. I threw I think it was like a 9-12 rated round, and I got the win by 2 strokes, and it was super awesome. I was very proud of myself, and I got a really cool trophy, which I will also show, and that was my first true win, is what it felt like. But yeah, so that was win number 1, which was awesome. And I played 2 rounds that felt pretty close to my actual rating. I believe it rated out at like a 905, something like that. Again, everything will be on the screen. But that felt good, you know. That was pretty cool. I played well, and
Place all to yourself,
right. I played well, and I won, which was awesome. And I got to feel those nerves of like coming down the stretch, having to chase somebody down. And that guy was awesome. He was a sick lefty, he was tearing it up. But it felt great. And it made me feel like I really could do something, you know, which was cool. These are all par 3s. I'm not going to intro the holes. I'm here. Basket's somewhere down there. So that was his Saturday. I nearly pinned that. Look at us go. that's not too bad. We're getting there, guys. Um, but yes, so that was a Saturday. So we hit about 5 holes left, and it was tied, which sucks. But truly, the kid I was playing against was just crushing. He was hitting every gap. His name was Jacob. Shout out to Jacob. He was fantastic to play against. But he was crushing. It felt like he would not miss. We got to tied, and I was getting worried. I won't lie. Jacob was on my tail. So we get tied, and I get a little stressed, you know. Also, I'm out here playing, like I said, early morning. It's dewy, and they cut the grass, so there's just wet grass everywhere, and this is the worst. Oh. Anyhow, so we're all tied up, and things are getting intense. Jacob ends up. We started on hole 2, so we ended on hole 1, and on hole 16, Jacob took the lead. I felt like shit when that hit, and there was a moment of, I'm not going to win this tournament, and I should win this tournament. I really, really should. But I ended up just kind of being like, all right, I'm not going to lose this. He's going to take it from me. So I'm going to put up a fight, you know. I refuse to lose this tournament. If he wants to win, he's going to have to take it. And so that's what I did. I put up one hell of a fight. And on hole 18, our 17th hole, I tied it back up. And we're going to hole 1, which is 270 down a really tight gap, dead straight, on like a right to left sloping hill. Those are the first putts all day that felt good. But right to left sloping hill, so the basket was like kind of on the upper side of it. And I had the tee box. And walking over there, we had discussed it. We were tied. We both knew it. We knew that this hole was, you know, essentially the decider. Also, brief intermission. None of these holes are far enough for me to throw some of these discs that I got that I want to throw. So we're going to throw them right now. We will be throwing the FD3, the Nordic Phenom, and the DDX. We're just going to throw it out to that far basket there, which is our next basket, but this is not our tee. These are by the long tees, kind of. But I just want to see how they fly. That felt good. Not quite as stable as I was hoping for, but not bad. Nordic Phenom. I can't believe that was as straight as it was. That thing's going to be a bomber. I heard that they were flippy out of the box. I just didn't believe it. And that thing just immediately popped the flat and just rode. And that thing's more stable than I thought it was going to be. What the hell? So we are tied. Our hole 18. I have the box because I just tied it back up. And I know I have to throw a good shot. I want something pretty straight that is going to push just out to the right. Those were bad. Everything's slipping. I hate it here. But on something to push up to the right, I throw my Midnight Prowl, which is the Origin mold, flippy mid-range, and I throw it well. I didn't quite give it the height, so it kind of overturned just a little bit, ate into the ground, about 28 feet for birdie. Jacob throws his tee shot, goes forehand, overcooks it left. He's got about 40 foot for birdie. He throws his, pretty much just a layup. I'm standing over my putt, with a chance to win my third straight, and I didn't commit to it. I let it leak low left, which is my non-committed putt. I was scared. Hit the cage, drop down, tap in for par. He does the same. Playoffs. So, playoff time. We go up, check in, see what they want us to do, and they tell us to go play course hole 1, same hole we just finished on. We flip prior to. That determines who goes first. We alternate until there is a winner, sudden death. We keep playing the course. 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. And we get down there. We flip. That was rude. We get down there. We flip. And Jacob is throwing first. He just threw a forehand, overturned it out left, didn't leave himself in a good spot, grabs what I believe to be a flippy fairway driver. Gets up on the tee, lines up the shot, comes back, goes back down to his bag, grabs the same disc that he just threw on the forehand, comes up, lines up the forehand, same miss, even a little bit worse. And I felt like I was in a good spot. Okay, good YouTuber cuts out the walk back, but the basket's right there. I'm teeing off down there. This is the one hole where I'll play the longs, because the shorts are like a 40-foot jump putt from right there. It sucks. But the longs are just a nice like tunnel shot that finishes to the left. This is me yapping. We're off track. Doesn't matter. But so Jacob overturns his 55 feet left for a par, or for a birdie. Sorry. I'm feeling great. I'm gonna throw, and then I'll continue my story. Quick bag check while we're doing this to build the suspense. Really, is what we're doing. We're building suspense. Hi, I'm down here. The P4 Tactic replacement feels really good. Feels great. Really liking that. Solar Flare was a little bit straighter than I wanted, but feels really nice in the hand. So we'll make that work. The distance drivers, I'm not sure yet. But anyhow, so Jacob's 55-foot left for birdie. He's kind of in the weeds. He's in the shit. I step up, same disc, because I just threw it well. I just slightly didn't give it enough height, let it overturn. Wasn't great. I step up on the tee, feeling good. And truly, I think the nerves were getting to him, because it was his first or second tournament. And I had already won 2 in a row now, played, even just playing 5, but being in them. A few wins under my belt. I didn't feel the same pressure. I took a deep breath. And I knew the line. I knew what I needed to do. I needed to put it close and birdie. So I stepped up, picked my line, put it just a touch higher, and wouldn't you know it, I threw it exactly how I wanted. Threw it fantastic. And I hit chains and spit out left for an ace in my very first playoff. And that was really cool. First playoff hole ever. First MA3 tournament ever. Also first tournament in a different state. Almost my first ace. And so Jacob ended up 3-putting for a bogey. I hit my birdie putt. Pretty much consequential at that point. He had to run it. So huge shout out to Jacob. Played fantastic. But that gave me win number 3 in a row. And I feel fantastic about it. I was supposed to play the next day in one of the Power Disc Golf Academy tournaments. But it ended up getting canceled last minute, which sucks. But due to that, I did get my invite to the finale in Eagles Crossing. I don't know if I'm going to go. I'd love to. But that was cool. Next one got canceled. And then the following week, I was supposed to play in the longest day in Carlisle, PA. But the day prior to that is whenever I decided to mess myself up real good. This is one of the coolest holes out here. Really nice elevated basket. I've hit chains here once off the tee and from the back tee. And it would have been my favorite ace of all time, easily. But yeah, I didn't get it. Shocking. But yeah, so next tournament got canceled. That's not bad, but it's also not good. I feel like I expect that disc to be really, really stable. That's that C-Line P2X. Oh, I'm going to show you the base of that elevated basket. That just went right through it. So you can see the base there. It's got that nice split through it, and I'm 90% certain that that disc went right through the base. So yeah, that brought us to, it ended out being about an 890 rated round, or tournament, which was good, obviously. Love that. I want to say I finished like just over a 900, or just right around on the first one. And the second one was about an 870 rated round. But yeah, it was really awesome. And that brought me to 4 wins through 6 sanctioned events. This stupid tree branch won't let me putt. Whatever. But yeah, that's a fantastic win percentage. I'm feeling really good. Ratings update is in what, like 10 days? No, 6 days now, something like that. And I'm expecting a good boost. This will have, pretty decent rated rounds on it. Another win in MA3 this time. Hi. This isn't the next hole. We're filming this for a short. So this is almost like an ad read. I feel like that's what this would be. We're using this beautiful Nordic Phenom. as my microphone holder. Shout out. I'm nearly to 50 subscribers. I'm very close. About 60% of the way there. And 50 is not a lot, but it is to me. And I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I have a Proto Balance from the Gyro Box. Let me give that away. It's pretty cool. I threw it one time. I didn't like it. Not a Gyronaut. And I have a really cool Rock 3 with a turkey on it. And I'm going to give that away. And who knows? I might find something else. I don't know. You tell me. But subscribe, comment below, hit it with a like, do all this stuff. Because it means a lot to me. And it's not a lot for you. And one of you, if we do that, is going to win some cool discs. And that's cool. Who doesn't want to win some Frisbees? I want to win some Frisbees. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Look at that kitty cat. Let's do this. Okay. We're back. Giveaway stuff done. You're all caught up. We're going to throw a bunch of Frisbees at this one. I want to ace this one real bad. But if you're all caught up, I'm all caught up. We're all happy. But that leads us into the future. What's next, you know? Oh, good tree. Bad tree. I hate it here. Those were terrible. You know what? Putting putters. We have some of those. That was really bad. My timing is really messed up. I've collected my discs. We're all caught up. They were not good shots, but it's fine. But future time. What's next? I don't have a tournament planned next. I don't have it on the schedule. But I'm going to be making a bunch more videos. I didn't realize you guys couldn't see the basket. I'm a bad YouTuber. I'm going to be making a bunch more videos, which is cool. I think. I don't know. Somebody watches them. And we're going to be doing the giveaway. I'm going to be learning next step. It's my next big goal. Obviously, we're going to do some putting. Get all of our timings right. And we're going to try and get better. Ratings updates a couple days, and I'll update you guys on that. We'll go from there. Pretty much ends it out. I'll probably throw some clips in of me throwing these last couple shots. This one's kind of cool. Really long tunnel shot. I'm not good at it. Never am. But yeah, let me know kind of what you think about like these more vlog style videos. Says I'm not good at this hole and then laces it. But yeah, let me know what you think about the vlog style. Walk and talk. This one's probably gonna be long, but you'll see a lot of clips. I like the shorts. I think you guys like them. That's pretty cool. I also got an ace in that time with my wife. That was really cool. It's like a 260 backhand with my MD3. That was really cool. I love that disc. So that felt good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the outro, I guess. I'm not as cool as Broderick. Shout out Brod. He knows how to make the cinema froth tube videos. But yeah, you'll see a couple shots of me finishing out this round. I got 2 holes left. And then I'm going to go home and go to bed. Hopefully when I wake up, you guys will have liked the video, subscribed. Maybe I'll wake up to 50 subscribers. That'd be sick. Putt's feeling better. That's good. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and listening. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And happy 4th of July if you're here in the States. And yeah, have a great day, guys. See you in the next one.